My people stuck in their ways, denying the power and busy refusing to change. They charge it all to the game, but we got the keys that we need to open them gates. They taking drugs for the pain, the pills and the lean and the weed, they been hitting the same. They say it pours when it rains, the fire from heaven is drowning the city in flames. Cause we never sleep, and this war that we fighting is not for the weak. And we got the power to burn on the tower. If we talking about scriptures, we armed to the teeth. Cause we never sleep, and this war that we fighting is not for the weak. And we got the power to burn on the tower. If we talking about scriptures, we armed to the teeth. Okay, you know the prophets, we don't play. I see a king when I look in the mirror, and y'all niggas yoga like yo play. We playing chess when we blitz in these churches, then we look at them like yo play. My people sleep on the God, but he wake them up with the prophets like obey. Hey, y'all better wake up, they steady lying on Jacob. Me and my sin had to break up.
What color is Christ according to the Bible? What color is Christ? You have no idea? No idea what Christ looks like?
There's a prophet in it. Hold on,
Listen, now men are talking, don't worry. Yes. What color is Christ according to the Bible? White. Christ is a white man. So you believe this year, you believe that this is Christ. So let me prove to you that nowhere in the Bible you could read that Christ looked like this, but we could read that Christ is a very dark-skinned man. Let me prove it to you. Revelation chapter 1, I will show you that the Bible describes Christ as a black man just like you and me.
That's right.
Right? Let's read.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
Right? The revealing of Jesus Christ. The root word in Revelation is to reveal. So we now are going to reveal what Christ looked like. Because a lot of people like to say, nobody knows what Christ looked like. It was never in our time. But the Bible says, whatsoever thing was written aforetime was written for our learning. So God knows that we were not going to be in that time, but we're going to be today, like you standing here. So this is written for us today, because we were never in that time period. So it said, whatsoever thing was written aforetime was written for us today to learn from. So it's very ignorant to say that, okay, none of us know, because none of us wasn't there. The Bible has the records to prove what it looked like, right? Read.
The revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass. And he sent and signified by his angel unto his servant John, who bear record of the word of God.
So what we're reading is the record. That's why we have the Bible. So we are going to read the record of what Christ looked like. Read. Go to the point.
Verse 13. And in the midst of the seven candlesticks.
So the midst of the seven candlesticks is what you call the menorah. When you read in the book of Exodus, it describes what the menorah looks like. So now John is describing in the midst of the menorah, in the seven candlesticks, what Christ looked like. Read.
And in the midst of the seven candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot.
So Christ had on a garment down to his feet, a long garment. Read.
And got about the paps with a golden girdle.
So he had a belt around his waist. That's what the girdle is. Read.
His head and his ears were white like wool.
So who have woolly texture here on the face of the earth? You know what wool is when you say wool? Who have woolly texture here? And it's showing up on you because you're very kinky and stuff right there. So it's showing up a lot more on you. But we have what you call nappy or kinky here. Just like sheep woolly here. Right. Only one race of people on the face of the earth have woolly texture here. White people have what you call long stringy hair. They don't have woolly texture here. We have that. We have the hair like God. We have the hair like Christ. Because Christ is being described here as a very dark-skinned man with woolly texture here like you and me. Right? Remember when you read it in Genesis, it says, let us make man in our image. Right? So we get the image of God and Christ. Read.
His head and his ears were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass.
So now, what color is brass? Brass, B-R-A-S-S, brass. Similar to the chain in your neck.
That's white.
Right, so brass is like a brown color, it's almost like copper. Right? So you say his feet like brown, like bone brass. You say, read the
and his feet like unto fine brass.
Right, fine brass. So brass is brown in color. So now the Bible is describing Christ as being brown already, but he's going to go even deeper than being brown. Right, read.
As if they burned in a furnace.
So what if you burn, say, white rice? You want to burn anything in a furnace. After you burn it, after it is been burned, what color you think that it will turn? Black, very dark. Right? So that's how the Bible describes Christ. Right? It doesn't come out plainly and say that, but it's giving you in similitudes, in allegory, showing you that, okay, like brass, if you burn the brass, what color would it come out? Very dark skin, or very dark. So the Bible is describing Christ here as a very dark-skinned man.
That's right.
That's how we know in the Bible that Christ is a black man according to the Bible. This what they gave us here is a lie. You understand? Why they do that? To destroy us, to keep us. When you look at the churches, like, say, you go to church? Right. What church you go to? Christian church. Right. Yeah, you know. Now, look at this sign right here. You have Baptist, Mormon, Adventist, Jehovah's Witness, Pentecostal. What you see common in the dates right here? You do history in school as well, right? Alright, so you're a little better than me when it comes to that. So go ahead. What you find about these dates here? Right, so let me bring you up to speed with it. Now, in the 1800s, where were all foreparents? In slavery. You understand? So that shows us that all these different religions were created while we were oppressed or captive to these people right here. They came up with this religion. Nowhere in the Bible you could read about Seventh-day Pentecostal Baptists. You cannot read that in the Bible. God never gave us these religions. All these here are man-made religions. They were created by our oppressor. You see, none of them here look like any one of us.
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word, his word, his word, his word.